Hey, Gianna, are you still taking it so relaxed? You don't have parents, so you need to think and act more responsibly. Who else is going to take care of you? What? Why are you saying that? I'm doing my best. Doing your best? That only matters if you get results. Someone like you, without any family support, has to try twice as hard, don't you think? But I'm doing what I can. Yeah. Everyone says they're trying when it's just talk. But you know what, Gianna? From what I see, you're still too soft. You can't even handle basic duties as Michael's wife. Don't you think that's a little harsh? Harsh? This is reality. Do you even understand who's making your current life possible? My son Michael's income and the way I manage this home are what make it possible for you to live here so comfortably. I'm doing my best with housework, and I'm even working part-time to help with expenses. Part-time? What difference do you think that little paycheck makes? You can't handle the heavy responsibility of supporting a family. If you think not having parents lets you off the hook from being expected to do anything, you're dead wrong. I don't understand what you mean, and I've never thought that way. I'm just trying to do what I can within my limits. Limits? That kind of spoiled thinking is exactly the problem. As Michael's wife, you should commit fully as part of this family. You've never had parents to rely on, so at least make yourself useful here. I'm trying my best to contribute as a member of this family, but... But. Just excuses. Listen up. Someone like you who never had anyone to lean on should be grateful just to have been welcomed into this family. I am grateful, but every time I hear things like this, it feels unbearable. Unbearable? That's just you being weak. A wife is supposed to endure everything and devote herself entirely to her family. That's the only thing you're good for, so you'd better put your whole heart into it. I got it. I'll try my best. Don't just say it. Show it through your actions. If I find another reason to complain, I'll really kick you out. If you want to be a part of this family, then prove it with your determination. Okay. Hey, where on earth did you go? Honestly, do I have to spell everything out for you? You're completely useless. Gianna, where are you and what are you doing right now? I told you to finish weeding the garden by lunchtime today, didn't I? I even reminded you several times and it's still not done? That's unacceptable. I'm so sorry, Abigail. Our neighbor, Mrs. Jones, suddenly fell ill, and she said there was no one else she could rely on. So I ended up taking her to the hospital. What? That's their problem, isn't it? Why are you meddling in something that has nothing to do with you? Her son and his wife were both at work and not home. I thought it was an urgent situation, and since she asked for my help, I couldn't refuse. Ask for your help? That's what ambulances are for. If you decided to take her to the hospital yourself, it clearly wasn't that serious, was it? No, it really was critical. The doctor even said that if we had delayed any longer, she might have suffered a stroke. Even so, neglecting your responsibilities to this family for the sake of someone else is ridiculous. Think about your priorities. Do you even understand your role as my daughter-in-law? I admit I put off the task you asked me to do, but this was a matter of someone's life. I can't imagine anything being more important than that. See? That kind of naive thinking is why you're a failure as Michael's wife. In this world, what truly matters is money and power. With those, almost any problem can be solved. You need to understand that much. Money and power are important, but I believe life should always come first. Do you even know whose wife you are? You're married to Michael, and in this house, I'm the one in charge. As my daughter-in-law, It's your duty to prioritize what I tell you to do. I understand what you're saying, but… No buts. This is what happens when you ignore my orders. From now on, you need to take your role more seriously. If you do something like this again, I won't forgive you. I understand. You're living here because you married Michael and this is our home. And in this house, I'm the boss. Got it? By ignoring my orders, you've gone against me. Tomorrow night, you'll eat dinner standing up. Excuse me? It's obvious. If you disobey orders, there are consequences. I understand. Oh, and make sure you get a proper thank you from Mrs. Jones. She's got some money, doesn't she? Ask for cash as her way of saying thanks. Wait, ask for money? I mean, I wasn't even expecting any kind of reward. What are you talking about? You skipped my orders to help her. The least she can do is give you something in return. But asking for something myself feels so wrong. Just tell her you're short on living expenses. Anyone with common sense will pick up on the hint. I can't. Mrs. Jones is still bedridden, you know. Then tell her son and his wife. Honestly, young people these days only do what they're told. Use your brain, will you? Or is that head of yours just for decoration? Back in my day, I was always thinking ahead and acting accordingly. I'm sorry. Oh, and Gianna, are you still at the hospital? When are you planning to come back? Don't tell me you're planning to waste the whole day there. I was thinking of staying until her son gets to the hospital. He just called and said he'd be here in about 40 minutes, so I'll stay until then. 40 minutes? That's something the hospital staff can handle. Are you planning to sacrifice yourself for someone else? Mrs. Jones is feeling very anxious until her son arrives. I want to stay with her until everything is settled. Sure, but is that really necessary? Do you really need to go that far for someone else? Honestly, you seem to enjoy wasting your time on pointless things, Gianna. I'm sorry, but I'm worried about leaving her alone like this. Fine, whatever. So you'll be back in 40 minutes, right? In that case, pick up some pizza on your way home. Pizza? That's right. Since you're not here, I don't have anything for lunch. Try putting yourself in my shoes, waiting here all day with nothing to eat. But… No buts. As an apology, make sure you buy pizza. Nothing cheap. Get something that looks decent. Understood. Where should I buy it from? Figure it out yourself. That's just common sense for a housewife. And obviously, you'll be paying out of your own pocket. Don't burden the household budget with this. Okay, I'll hurry and buy it on my way home. Just hurrying isn't enough. It better be pizza that's perfect in both taste and presentation, or I won't forgive you. And use this as an opportunity to reflect on yourself. You're still far from having the awareness needed as a daughter-in-law. Oh, wow. Looks like things turned out exactly as I expected. Huh? For a useless daughter-in-law like you, this outcome is only natural, isn't it? Gianna, I heard Michael cheated on you, am I correct? I couldn't help but laugh when I heard the story. What? You ran out of the house and are sulking somewhere like a child? You're truly so immature. But… So, what are you planning to do? Are you going to get a divorce, or are you just going to turn a blind eye to the cheating and come back? I haven't decided yet. You're so indecisive. Hurry up and make a decision. If you're not getting divorced, then come back here. I need you to clean the bathroom. There's a show I've been looking forward to watching at 8 o'clock, and I want it spotless before then. I'm still trying to sort out my feelings. Sort out your feelings? What does that even mean? If you've got time to do that, you've got time to act. The reality is, you only have two choices. Get divorced and live on your own, or come back here as a housekeeper. Housekeeper? What do you mean by that? Don't tell me you've forgotten why you married Michael. He never cared about you from the beginning. He only married you because I told him to do so. Wait, what? That's exactly why he doesn't even bat an eye about getting caught cheating. Has he even apologized to you once? No, he hasn't said a word to me. See, I told you. That's your answer. So don't expect anything from him. Holding on to false hope is just a waste of time. Then why did you choose me in the first place? Why you? Because you seemed quiet and unlikely to rebel. And the fact that you don't have parents made it all the more convenient. Wait, was I chosen because I have no one to rely on? Exactly. A woman who lacks family or relatives can be driven to work hard without any complaints. Am I right? Convenient, huh? That's the standard I used to pick you. Don't tell me you haven't noticed that. You mean I was chosen for that reason alone? Of course. Can't risk having someone complain after being used, you know. So, what's it going to be? It's either split up or take on housekeeper duties. What's it gonna be? Because you're not family. Fine. Divorce it is. Don't come crying later, you old hag. Excuse me? Old hag? I've had enough. I've been humiliated and belittled by you for far too long, and I can't stay silent anymore. No matter how unfairly you treated me, I tried to endure it, but I can't take it anymore. Hey, look at you. I didn't realize you had this much fire in you. I've never seen you raise your voice like this before. I thought you were just a quiet little pushover, but you've been hiding those claws, huh? This is getting interesting. I wasn't pretending to be anything. I've just never felt this level of anger toward anyone until now. That's all. To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore, but there's one thing I've decided for sure. I will absolutely be happier than any of you, and I'm declaring that right here and now. Happiness? What are you even talking about? A single person who's been through a divorce and has no family is chasing after happiness? That's kind of a joke. If you had just stayed quiet and followed my orders like a good little housekeeper, I could have at least guaranteed you a bare minimum lifestyle. But you're throwing even that away? What a fool! How can you say that? Choosing divorce? I never thought you had such a rebellious streak. But honestly, we don't need a wife like you. In fact, I'm happy to cut ties. Oh, and your belongings? I doubt there's anything worth keeping anyway. Don't worry. I'll take care of it all by throwing it out. I'll come pick up my things myself. I'm heading over now, so please don't throw anything away. That's all I ask. Oh, is that so? Then while you're here, go ahead and sign the divorce papers. It'll make the process smoother. But hey, the office is already locked up for the day. We can't submit it immediately. Can we finalize it tomorrow instead? Don't worry. I've always been prepared for the day you'd no longer be needed. The very night we submitted the marriage registration, I secretly had my son sign the divorce papers too. How's that for foresight? Now we can part ways anytime. I see. In that case, I understand. I'll sign the divorce papers too. Let's end this once and for all. Gianna, how have you been? It's me. I've been thinking about you all this time. You haven't fallen ill or anything, have you? Are you doing okay? Huh? Who is this? Oh, come on. Don't you remember me? I'm Abigail, your ex-mother-in-law. Well, temporarily anyway. Ah, yes. I vaguely recall someone like that, but I never expected to hear from you after 8 years. Honestly, I didn't think I'd ever reach out to you either. So why now? We have no reason to keep in touch, and I don't intend to waste time on idle chatter. I happened to see you at the hospital just now. It made me laugh a little seeing you after so long. Still looking as miserable as ever. Classic you. So you went out of your way to contact me just for that? If you have a specific reason, I'll listen, but otherwise... That bouquet you were holding? What was that about? For a hospital visit, those colors were way too flashy. Red flowers? Common sense says you should avoid them. Are you implying I lack common sense? That bouquet had a special meaning. It's quite offensive to be laughed at when you don't understand its significance. That's just an excuse. Young people these days really have no manners. You probably picked that bouquet just based on your preferences without thinking about how others might feel, didn't you? Back in my day, we'd never do something so embarrassing. That bouquet wasn't for a hospital visit. It was a retirement gift from the hospital staff I work with. Retirement? What's that supposed to mean? Are you getting married or something? No, I simply fired. Huh? Fire? What are you talking about? Setting something on fire? FIRE stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. I've saved enough to live on, so I've quit working and gained the freedom to do what I want with my time. You? Retiring early? How could you possibly pull that off? It's the result of my dedication and hard work as a physician. By working diligently and saving, I've built the financial freedom to live my life at my own pace. A physician? Wait, you mean a doctor? How? You had a medical license this whole time? Yes. I'm surprised Michael never mentioned it. I can't believe you had a medical license. Why did you keep that a secret? Michael has always been a very prideful person. He outright told me, "Don't outshine me," and asked me to keep it a secret. I thought that was necessary to make our marriage work. You actually listened to such a ridiculous demand? Are you stupid? Suppressing yourself just to match my son? You're way too much of a pushover. Maybe I was foolish, but at the time, I believed prioritizing the family was the right thing to do. Looking back, I'm not so sure it was the correct decision. Still, I can't understand how you didn't say anything all this time. So, Gianna, what are you planning to do now? I'm going to live at my own pace and take things easy. I did consider full retirement, but I'd like to stay somewhat connected to society, so I'm thinking about part-time work or shorter hours. Are you sure you can live comfortably like that? Doesn't that level of income worry you? Not at all. I've saved enough to cover everything I need. From now on, I plan to live my life my way, doing the things I love. I've been working nonstop for so long, and I finally want to enjoy some time to relax. I see. Well, that's your choice, I suppose. Anyway, I have plans now, so excuse me. There's no reason for us to continue this conversation. Take care. Gianna, I need to talk to you. I promise it's not a bad proposal for you either. Please, can you hear me out? Is now a good time? Yes? What is it? Well, I've been thinking. And I've realized that you were the perfect match for Michael. Honestly, you were far too good for him. Excuse me? Are you serious? What are you even talking about all of a sudden? I know, it must surprise you to hear this from me. But after seeing how Michael has been since your divorce, I can't help but feel that way. I see. That sounds like a very convenient interpretation. I don't understand it at all. Back then, he was full of energy, lively, almost like a different person. So cheerful. I think it was because you were with him that he shined so brightly. You've got it completely wrong. He was infatuated with his mistress. He even called our marriage a sacrifice to appease you. A sacrifice? What do you mean by that? That can't possibly be true. He apologized after the divorce. He mentioned that he only got married to me because you made him do it. He also apologized to me. What is that supposed to mean? Hearing it put that way makes it sound like I'm the villain here. It seems your son thought of you as a burden. Frankly, both of you, mother and son, are unforgivable to me. Gianna, I'm truly sorry. I regret everything I did, even if it's too late now. If you regret it, maybe you shouldn't have bullied your daughter-in-law in the first place. From the moment I married into your family, every little thing I did was criticized. You were the one who hit my legs while I was out there hanging the laundry, weren't you? I was going through menopause at the time. It was so hard for me. It wasn't that I hated you, Gianna. It was my poor health affecting my behavior. I know what you're trying to say. I understand exactly how that feels because my own mother-in-law was cruel to me. It's awful, isn't it? Forgetting what it was like to be a daughter-in-law, I was so immature. I'm truly sorry. There's no need to apologize anymore. I have no intention of accepting any apology. No matter how much you say sorry, it doesn't make the harm you caused any lighter. I'm feeling a bit off about this conversation, so I'm going to excuse myself for now. Wait! I still have more to say. More? What now? You see, I've been thinking, I want you to come back. Excuse me? I've always been concerned about you. I mean, you lost your parents so early, didn't you? That means you don't have a family, right? I've been worried about whether you could manage on your own. No need to worry about me. Now if you'll excuse me. Wait! Just wait a second. What is it? Please, just come to the house once. I'd rather not. To be clear, I never want to see you again, and from now on, please don't contact me anymore. I'll also be blocking your number. What? But we were family once, weren't we? But didn't you, Abigail, once say I wasn't family? You told me to choose between divorce and being a housekeeper. That wasn't me. It was my menopause talking. You're a doctor, so you should understand how hard that is. Please don't use menopause as a convenient excuse. Come on, Gianna. You've quit your job, right? So you must have plenty of free time now. Why don't you come by for tea sometime? It's been so long. Excuse me? I have so much I want to talk to you about, and Michael would be thrilled too. Lately, he's been mumbling things like, if only Gianna were here again. He clearly hasn't forgotten you. Ah, I see. Children really do take after their parents, don't they? But just so we're clear, I'm not lending you any money, so please don't bring that up. What? I wasn't going to ask for money. Michael actually reached out to me not long ago. It seems he thought I had substantial assets and directly asked me for a loan. He also apologized for the divorce while he was at it. But judging by the situation, it's pretty clear you and Michael are both in serious trouble. The timing of the request for money was so perfectly aligned that I couldn't help but think, like mother, like son. Wait, you mean you know about the debt? Yes, of course I do. I hear both of you have a significant amount of debt. When I learned that, I couldn't help but feel relieved that I divorced him. Truly, it was the best decision I ever made. Gianna, don't be so cold. Just a little. $30,000 will do. Excuse me? $30,000? Do you seriously think I'd even consider helping with something like that? It's what Michael said. Fire requires millions in assets, right? You should be able to come up with that easily, shouldn't you? What an utterly delusional pair you and your son are. No matter how much money I have, it's mine, earned and saved for myself. There's no way I'd lend a penny, especially to someone like you, who spent years bullying me as your daughter-in-law. Find another way to solve your problems. Please, don't say that. If things stay like this, we'll lose our home for real. Our debt has grown so much, it's nearly $100,000 now. I'm begging you, please help us. Well, in that case, I could... You could help us? Oh, I knew it. This is why you're truly special, Gianna. I'm sure this time, Michael will wholeheartedly accept you back. Then we can finally be a real family. Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. That's definitely not happening. What I was going to say was, I could refer you to someone who can help you file for bankruptcy. What? You're not going to help us? No, I am absolutely not helping you. But Gianna, you always listen to what I said, and you're such a kind person. I know I come across as quiet, but that doesn't mean I don't think for myself, or that I blindly follow orders. 8 years ago, as Michael's mother, I genuinely wanted you to like me. But that's all in the past. Now we're just strangers, so I feel no obligation to hold back or be polite. Please don't say that. I really thought of you as my daughter. Oh, please spare me that joke. I've never felt the slightest bit happy to be treated as a daughter by someone like you. And besides, I have a real family now. What do you mean? Actually, I remarried 3 years ago. My new husband and his parents treat me with genuine care and love. I've built a warm and supportive family with them, completely different from my experience with you. You got remarried? And are you happy? Yes. Well, it feels like all the struggles from back then were a lie. Every day is peaceful and happy now. Whenever I think back to the harassment I received from you, I'm reminded of how wonderful my current life is. But I was struggling back then too. Struggling? Was it really so hard for you while you were the one who cornered me every day? You hit me with a broom, yelled at me, and now you call that struggling? I was just trying to help you become the perfect partner for Michael. I don't feel anything when I hear such words now, and I have no intention of forgiving you. Please reflect somewhere else. There is no longer a place for you in my life. Are we really done then? Yes, it's completely over. If there's anything else you want, just disappearing from my life would be enough. That's my final request. Sometime after the divorce, I happened to hear rumors about Abigail. Apparently, her debts finally became unmanageable, and she declared bankruptcy. Not only that, but the house she was so proud of was auctioned off, and she had to give it up. Her new home, a cheap apartment, just like the kind she used to mock so harshly. I also heard that her son abandoned her after the bankruptcy. It's ironic, isn't it? Someone who lorded her superiority over others ended up with no one willing to help her when she truly needed it. What's even more ridiculous is that her past behavior has been exposed to her new neighbors, leaving her completely isolated. The woman who once bragged about being the perfect mother-in-law is now someone no one wants to be around. Honestly, though, I don't feel it serves her right kind of satisfaction. If anything, I find it ridiculous that I wasted so much time and energy being angry at someone like her. I'm focused on treasuring my warm, loving family and peaceful days now, washing away those bitter memories. Whatever happens to Abigail is no concern of mine. I'm dedicating myself to building a peaceful, happy home, and that's all that matters to me now.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.